Welcome to the Tom and Frenchy podcast, where we look like a couple of Russian swimming coaches.
We are possibly the most fashionable dudes in the world.
Or in a gym, maybe.
You know what I say, Tom? Drip drop can't stop, baby.
I think...
How's our fit?
So we're both wearing, for those listening, like kind of retro tracksuits.
Yeah, I've got
matching tops and bottoms.
I've got,
Frenchies
like,
is very...
Yeah.
Is that 80s or 90s?
You know the movie Dumb and Dumber?
Yes.
And they go to Aspen?
Yes.
I feel like this is something they would buy at Aspen from like the petrol station.
Yeah.
And it's this fresh powder blue, bluey green, white. I've got a half mesh sort of shirt.
Oh, I didn't even notice
shirt
that.
on underneath.
That's very Borat.
It's a very Borat shirt with my
Nice.
scorpion chain, green beanie, camouflage socks.
I wish the beanie matched the jacket a bit more.
Yeah, there is that, but I didn't want to try too hard. I'm already wearing a full full matching outfit. And
Be mad if you had a beanie made of that like swishy material. That would be hilarious.
Yeah, bro.
I'll keep an eye out.
I wonder how you do find that. It's as we were saying when we hung out, we ran into each other on the street today.
We look like a couple of crackheads.
It's weird walking by yourself. As soon as I saw him, I'm like, oh, it's going to be okay. But I had a 20-minute walk here through the city.
I feel like a Russian drug dealer or a swim coach or something.
Swim coach.
Okay, Niet, have some more vodka. Vodka.
So anyway, we're dripped out. You can rate our fits on Instagram. We're probably going to be in the next Calvin Klein.
We should probably show our
campaign.
bottom halves.
Yes.
To show that it's matching.
Okay,
Here
we're
we
going to
go.
do a matching twerk. Everyone listening, Tom's going to do the noises of it.
Look at that. See, we're wearing the towel pants.
Yeah, I stood up too high and my headphones don't reach that long, so I went, ow. Anyway, let's get into it, guys. Happy Monday. Welcome back to the Tom and Frenchy podcast. Huge episode, the biggest episode. First, condolences to Melbourne.
Yeah, it's been crazy. I'm a bit worried about Sydney, to be honest.
Last week,
hope we don't fucking follow that trend.
Last week, they just locked down the public housing. This week, they locked down everyone. They're like, we can't just lock down public housing. We're all in it together. It's like that song from that shit movie, High School Musical.
It's a good movie.
It's not.
We're all in this together.
You live that movie every day of your life.
That's true.
You go to high schools and sing.
I always
wanted fucking Glee crackhead.
I wish.
I'm starting a Glee club.
I always wanted to do Australian High School Musical.
Yeah.
You know, where to go to like the Smoker's Tree, which I've mentioned before, classic high school. Maybe the Lebanese guys. There's always like the kind of that group. And I had a song prepared that I wrote in high school, and it goes, "From the moment I wake up, I watch Croatia in the World Cup.
Yeah, that's
I
good.
say a little prayer for you there, Croatia. You're that's
so. Did you? You did a song for Lebs. You said about Croatia.
Yep. Didn't make a lot of sense.
you know where they're from?
Yeah.
Not Croatia.
Very different.
It's in the name.
Yeah, now I think about it, it is a little misleading. Those Croatian Lebs.
Lebanon.
But they were from Lebanon, moved to Croatia. There's a backstory.
Oh, okay. I got it now. And they're trying to support Croatia, but they're not really.
Yeah, it's confusing. It's got depth.
It's like
Australian High School Musical.
They're singing with their heads, not their hearts.
Who's Australia's Zac Efron, do you reckon?
Oh, great question. I'd have to say Jesse McCartney.
He's Australian. Is he Australian?
Yes.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Would you say Jai Waitford?
I wouldn't, but you may.
I don't know all the young kids' names.
Yeah,
I guess he's an adult now, isn't he?
Yeah.
Old Zach with his washboard abs.
Have you seen him lately?
Yeah, daddy like.
Okay.
He's
put on a bit more weight.
Oh.
Like, he hasn't put on weight, but his face looks real bloated considering how ripped he was before.
He's hiding out in Byron Bay.
Yeah, so he must be here for ages since lockdown.
What's that about?
Apparently Snoop Dogg's here as well. How long's he been
Where's
here?
he?
He was just like spotted watching a footy match the other day.
Oh, doing barbecue ads again. Yeah.
Menu log, yeah.
What footy ads? What footy?
I don't know what
I assume
game.
he's doing an ad if he's somewhere. He sells his soul.
You can't ask me about teams or games. He was just at a game.
At a game of football. It could have literally been anything.
Absolutely.
Could have been bowling.
What?
Could have been bowling.
That's not football.
I played Holy Moly on a Friday night.
Did you? Is that where you put your old old member in a hole at a church? Holy moly!
In a hole at church. Why is it a
through
church?
One of those confessional windows?
Why is it church?
It's holy.
Put it through a cheese hole. That's how you do it, and you get the mice to nibble it. Ooh. Oh, this is going nowhere fast.
So how'd you go? Did you win?
You guys, you know me in golf, guys. Always win. Always sink my bowls.
No one knows that.
I'm terrible at golf. I lost. Go on. Move on.
You brought it up.
Okay.
Maybe mention something about it. What was your favourite hole? Hole 6?
Yeah. I don't think these tracksuits are helping our intelligence.
I don't think they're helping your intelligence.
Okay. You're the one who thought Lebs came from Croatia.
I still stand by that. Stand by it.
So anyway, Melbourne into lockdown, and Tom wrote you a poem to lift your spirits.
Don't try and bring a song in when it's not.
It was a poem.
No, I do have a video to show.
That's what I meant. A video.
So this is a guy who was in that housing commission that got locked down, and it's just interesting to hear how it happened because we don't really hear about it. And I heard it on TikTok. Here we go.
None of you guys know what's really happening in Melbourne right now. Let me explain the situation for you. The public housing tower was located in Flemington, North Melbourne and Kensington, home to 3,000 residents were forced into hard lockdown by the state government. 500 fully armed police officers were deployed into the buildings, telling us that we cannot leave for food, we cannot leave for work, we cannot leave for medical attention. And this was all without warning. The government said they're going to take care of us, cater to our needs, provide food. But what I'm about to show you is a whole joke. We were expected to eat this, and this as well. Most of the food which was expired. We didn't know whether it's halal, we didn't know whether it's clean, we didn't know whether it's proper. It's disgusting. How do you expect to put 3,000 people on lockdown and not have the proper resources to take care of them? As a result of this, many organizations have tried to put in together donations to bring into the building to feed us since the government isn't. But to make things worse, the DHS, the police, and the government have said no, you can't bring in the food. People that are trying to help us are being denied that. Just because we have less privilege does not mean we have no human rights.
It's fucking crazy, man.
It's funny how, because TikTok only allows 60 seconds video, he's got to talk so fast to get through all the bad shit they're doing to him. He's like, oh, no, you're fucking feeding us fucking... I don't have time.
Is that what you took away from that, Frenchy?
He's talking so fast and everything is just getting more and more words. It's like they're feeding us mold and they're tasing us. And I was like, fuck. Yeah, leave him alone, government. Leave him alone.
There's no way they would fucking try that shit with people in Sydney and Vaucluse or Bondi. It's straight up racist as fuck. There's no way they would try that.
It's definitely 500 seems like a lot.
500. What do you mean?
Cops. Don't they have other shit to do? I guess there's been no crime for a while. They're just yo, we're keen to get out and about, and they're we're about to lock down a tower. They fucking go. What can we feed them? I don't know.
No, it's just...
So they must have literally gone raiding bins for expired food. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess.
Where did you get expired food from, Tom? That's what I'm saying.
Where did I get it?
Where do they? That's what I'm saying. It's harder to get expired food than non-expired food.
They're just tight.
That's why that's
and they're not organised.
That's what I'm saying. They went bin diving to get expired food because... That's what I'm on your side. I'm saying it in a different way, and your simple mind can't get your head around it.
You're just a weirdo. You just focus on the weirdest elements of every story.
It's not the weirdest element.
It is. It's the thing is that it's really bad that they did that. You didn't focus on that. You were where did these cops come from? It's there's a lot of cops out there, Frenchy.
They're taking away their freedom. Yeah.
With no notice, but it's just weird that they. It's just crazy that they wouldn't dare do that anywhere else. It's just because it was housing
public
commission.
Housing.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I've been saying for maybe 4 months? We should start a coup. And you had to ban me saying that, and that's literally what the first thing I thought. I was like, 500, how many's in the tower? Let's start a fucking coup.
Yeah, I'd stand a coup.
Let's fucking go. And they because the problem was they locked them down. They're like, from now you can't leave. Go, give us 5 minutes. Let's go get some shit. From now,
bro.
From now.
Melbourne people had time to go for a couple of nights at the pub and shit, like everyone else.
Man.
And it's these guys can't even get their halal food and the resources they actually need to survive and their medications.
Do they send in a security guard to make love to them?
I don't even think they do that.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
That's the least they could do.
How long's Melbourne locked back down for?
No idea. Do you know?
Damn, that sucks.
I think it was 6 weeks or something.
We're going to write an acrostic poem for you, Melbourne, to lift your spirits. Because we're not going to get into a song this episode at all. We are.
Yeah, no, way. Everyone's always writing in the comments, "Oh, please do an acrostic poem." Fucking hell.
Yo, write in the comments if you want to hear more acrostic poems. Okay, M stands for...
We're doing the whole of Melbourne.
What do you think we would do?
That's a long word. Couldn't you have chosen I don't know, come?
Why would we do it?
Because only 3 letters.
For come, but it doesn't make sense. We could do lockdown, that's 8. So Melb, do you want to do Melb?
Sure.
Okay.
What about Vic for Victoria?
Fine. But not all Victoria's in lockdown. We would have been done by now if you didn't have to argue this.
Melbourne's very long.
Melb. M. Melons you can't buy now, but melons some of your residents have. They're titties. Mm-hmm. You do E?
Extra rope is what I need to buy before next podcast.
Very good.
L.
L. Llama is what I look like in the mirror. And in Melbourne, you'll be praying to eat some llama after being locked down that security guard for that long.
As long as it's halal llama.
Halal llama.
B. Bitch better have my money.
Yeah, because you're dressed like a drug dealer. I get it. You're dressed like a pimp. You're dressed like a 70s pimp.
Like a Lebanese Croatian. You know what I'm saying. Shout out.
Bitch better have my money. Okay. Bitch better have my money. And that's the it's been picked up as the war cry for lockdown Melbourne. They're yelling it out from the balconies. Bitch better have my money.
Bitch better have my money.
Woo.
All right.
What awesome. Else I hope your spirits are lifted. Western Australia, I've seen you guys partying like insane
monkeys.
Monkeys, like they're fucking insane over there.
In Melbourne?
Western Australia. So we need to bring their spirits down. We need to keep Australia's spirits.
It was in Sydney as well, but there was that one at Golden Sheaf.
No, but Western Australia, they're back in nightclubs and shit, I swear.
Golden Sheaf had a massive
And Darwin.
one.
Yeah, Golden Sheaf, was that? But I think they were lining up to sit down.
Yeah, but you're still in a big...
But they're all like sweating. Like Western Australia, they're pretty much having orgies and stuff. But like we can orgy again now.
They've got a lot of space over there, but...
They do, but I'm saying they're having too much fun. Melbourne aren't having enough. So we bring Melbourne up a little bit, bring them down a little bit, medium.
Should we
order is restored.
Do a bit of a roast on Perth or something?
Yeah, via an acrostic poem.
No more fucking acrostic poem.
Perth's only 5 letters.
All right, you do it. I'll just chill.
Okay, sorry, Perth. We're going to have to bring you down. Perth. Penises for fingers, some of you have.
Nice.
They might.
Some people have those big fingertips that look a bit cocky.
Yeah, they do. Those big minor cock fingers.
Yeah, all calloused and
all
shit.
All calloused and like big and
covered in
like
semen.
Big cocks are fucking good looking minor cunts. Go on.
Whoa. Oh, so I'm a
you
part
gotta
of
do
it.
E. We're in this together. It's High School Musical.
Examine yourself, fuckhead.
Yep, examine yourself.
Yeah, it's like a bit of a like.
Okay, cool. R. Ringo Starr of Australia, you are.
Oh,
that's heaps good.
That was like a haiku.
That is heaps good. Because he was the worst of the Beatles.
Yeah, I think we all got it.
Okay, well.
T. Try stay home, fuckhead.
Well, they don't have to. That's what.
No, but try it.
Okay, try it. Okay. H. Hello. Hope you're having fun. Miss you. I was supposed to tour there in a couple of months. So that was...
Do you miss them?
And now I brought them down by making them sad. You know, Frenchy can't come. So that was like a nice, like, mum, like, I'm just disappointed. Like, oh.
I think you're jealous that you can't go and they're going to
100%.
nightclubs.
That is 1,000% what it was. Was there ever anything else?
Well, I thought you might be scared for their well-being.
Oh, well, I can pretend I'm doing it for the rest of Australia, but no, I'm a selfish human. We've established that. That's
true.
That's why I dress so well. You can't dress well without being selfish. That's a fact. Because you spend that much money on clothes, you really shouldn't be. You know what I mean?
What do you mean? What else would you spend it on?
Like bikes for kids in Africa and shit.
Bikes?
Have you seen them riding many bikes in those documentaries?
No, because no one's teaching them how to ride. That's
Exactly,
the
and then you need instructors too. So,
okay.
And I just spent $100 on a fucking jumpsuit on a...
You paid for that?
Yes. We did a full photo shoot in the vintage store too.
Did you?
Yeah, and
That's funny.
The lady at first, she was like, "Of course I'll take photos," and then about 10 minutes passed. She's like, "Are you sure we need another one?" I'm like, "Yeah, just get us on the stairs. Come on, no." And then, then some lady, some girl popped her head out the change room, going, "I'm just checking you're not getting my legs in this, guys."
Oh.
And I'm like, "Are we?" And the worker's like, "No, we're not." I'm like, "Get the legs.
Yeah. Go under the store.
Under the store. Tape a mirror to the top of your shoe."
You've said mirror twice. You should really limit yourself.
See, it's okay. I'm not allowed to say mirror. I'm allowed to say coo. Okay, I get it.
Yeah,
I remember.
at least you can pronounce that.
I remember. Yeah, so every other state in Australia, you'll get your roast or your uplift later on in the podcast. It's something to look forward to.
Who did we need to uplift?
Tasmania, just because they're from Tasmania.
Could be worse. You could be from
Queensland. We can bring them down a bit. They're going
I
pretty
couldn't think
good.
of anywhere worse than Tasmania. I failed. You could be from that top left side of Australia.
Chaz isn't so hot right now.
Chaz?
That was the state in Seattle they made.
Okay. Yeah.
Jeffrey Epstein's Island. You wouldn't want to be from there.
It'd be pretty empty.
It
You'd
would
have the
be
whole
boring
island to
right now,
yourself.
wouldn't it?
That's all right.
Just occasionally cops come in. You're like, interview me again, I'm bored. And like, no, we're on to jizz lane again.
Yeah, we're scraping jizz off the ceilings
We are
for evidence.
scraping that jizz. Okay, last podcast, guys, I said jizz lane, and Tom's like, how do you not know how to say it? Everyone didn't know how to say it.
Where are you getting this information?
Everyone.
From where?
From everyone came up to me going, Frenchy, I
Came
didn't know
up
how
to
to
you,
say
did
it." Yeah.
This seems like do you have evidence?
My brother called me and he's like, yo,
Okay.
I thought it was jizz lane too. I'm like, and you're an intelligent dude.
Is he? We've heard his chats. We've heard his chats.
He has one form of intelligence.
Pronunciation? I don't think that's a big thing in your family. I like that everyone was on your side. It's just your brother.
No, but everyone was too. Everyone listening to this podcast are going, Tom, how the fuck would we know how to pronounce
Because they
jizz
say it on
lane?
the news. They say it in all the documentaries.
You look at the sweatsuit you're wearing. You don't listen to the news.
You're wearing
you
the
listen to the
same
races.
sweatsuit.
Yeah, I've got a snow one, and you've got like a scooter one. It's a good mix.
You
We got
look
a good
very
mix.
warm, but your nose is still running.
I don't know what to do with that information.
I went to an event this weekend.
Tom's Weekend. No, we need to get the old stings back. Tom's Weekend is coming up. Go on, what did you do there?
That one kind of worked. I went to Greece the sing-along.
On purpose?
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't. On purpose?
On purpose.
What?
So you go, it's at an old theatre in Cremorne.
But movies aren't even going back yet.
Yes, they are. It's just limited capacity.
Oh,
was
really?
sick. So you go watch Grease, but they've like burnt in like sing-along lyrics into the screen.
No.
Yeah, it was very funny.
This sounds like the worst
Do you want to hear? Do you want to hear a little grab
well,
from it?
yes, but no.
Yeah, here we go. Oh no, I don't know my password. Here we go.
Grease the sing-along. Grease 2 or Grease 1?
Of course, Grease 2. Here we go. Straight from the sing-along. That's one of the rapier lines from Grease. Did she put up a fight? Did you have to hold her down?
Well, that's what Love at First Sight is.
Is it?
In Grease the musical. And so did you sing that
Oh,
part very loud?
Yeah, I was singing along. And there was all these old, drunk, middle-aged women. It was quite funny.
You're dead right, actually. I didn't even think about that. Did she put up a fight? And it would be fine if and what they would really need to do is go... Violence is never the answer, guys. Even metaphorically, putting up a fight, you should never pressure someone to do something they didn't want to do.
You need verbal consent.
Verbal consent. But instead they go,
Did she put up a fight? And they're like, oh, you boys. Boys will be boys.
They will be boys. They will fight the girls.
Guess what? I found out as well, because my girlfriend was like, Olivia Newton-John she's playing a high school student. She was 29 when they recorded Grease.
Yeah, but she's a fresh 29.
29 is old, though.
But she's a fresh 29. And girls look younger. How old was Danny Zuko?
He was only 24. So he was still old.
John Travolta looks old. He would have looked 24 at 10.
He didn't look that old, but she didn't look 29, bro. She looked heaps younger. But there was some of his mates in the T-Birds or whatever they're called.
Is she related to Bert Newton?
Yeah, it's his mum.
No. Olivia Newton-John, and she just put the John on so one knew.
She got the looks, and he looks like a fucking human potato.
Yeah, that's what happens.
That's cruel genetics.
That's why it happens.
That doesn't happen that often.
And they're far descendant of Isaac Newton.
Who's Isaac Newton?
I think the apple fell on his head, or he did something with...
Sir
Isaac Newton. Is that how you know him?
I only know with his pronunciation properly. But when we were watching Grease,
go on.
I thought it's funny... we should have edited scenes from Grease when they're talking to Frenchy because they spell it like you spell it. I didn't realize that.
Oh, true.
Of you being in Greece, that'd be a funny edit. Where they're like, oh, Frenchy, and you're like, yeah, I know, can't.
Yo, that's a good idea. Let's do it.
Because I remember ages ago I said you should have called your show, because she's a beauty school dropout. That's like a big thing, Frenchy. And then you were a film school dropout. Yeah. So I thought that would have been cool.
That would have been funny, but then I'd have to theme the poster and wear pink hair and shit like that. And get pregnant. Oh no, that was Rizzo who got pregnant.
Rizzo got pregnant. But I thought maybe we could do a little rendition.
Oh no.
Do you reckon you could do a Frenchy film school dropout?
I don't like. Does she sing a song about being a beauty school dropout?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't know. Can I just make up my own melody? Okay, fine.
No, can I play the melody and you just make up the lyrics over the top?
Okay, fine. Do you want to start it off or?
Yeah.
You start it off.
I don't know what we're in for. It's meant to be playing.
Could not know this song less.
Well, this is not an easy beat to start with. All right, It's not giving me much, is it?
No, you're just gonna have to wing it.
Okay, I'm not gonna look at that. It's against Ramil. Okay, I need to wait for the start of the beat. Frenchy was born in a field.
That was.
Amongst scarecrows and other crackheads.
Okay.
He learnt how to tell jokes. And he was a bogan bloke. Frenchy. Film school dropout.
I feel like you pre-prepared this. I'm not gonna lie to you.
What do you mean?
This is very.
Oh no! I've cooked
okay,
it
no,
now.
keep going.
Do you want to go? This bit feels like it's easy to
No, I
sing
can do this bit.
Okay.
Go back.
Ready?
Go back 10 seconds.
You can have a build up.
Okay, yeah, go. I'm Frenchy, the film school dropout. I got some scarecrow dick on me. It scares away the girls and it scares away the crows. And it scares away Tom when I put it in his nose. Remix, it's a German robot. I am the German robot. Willy. German. I killed John Travolta.
That was the hardest beat.
That was impossible, guys.
Yeah.
That was.
If I pre-planned that, I did a very bad job.
Yeah, that was definitely.
It definitely wasn't pre-planned.
No, but I want people to know that when you pre-plan things, they're that bad.
Yeah. I worked on that for hours.
You're better off the dome. You are.
I was actually practicing that at the Grease sing-along, and people were like, what the fuck is he singing?
Okay. Back to the Grease sing-along. Mm-hmm. Firstly, Grease sing-along, they put the lyrics up on the screen.
Yep.
I feel like everyone who went to that wouldn't need the lyrics. They're fucking Grease nerds.
So first of all, there was like the drunk middle-aged MILFs at the front. They were wearing like, what are they called? The pink ladies? And they were wearing the jackets.
Oh, no.
But they were called the two in the pink ladies. No, they weren't.
They were. Yeah,
I wish they were. And they were like drunk as, and I was like coming in, I was like, I hope they don't sit near me because they look fucking annoying.
Bunch of Rizzos.
Guess who was there? Celebrity at this sing-along.
Oh, well, I guess we're going to
Australian comedian.
Bert Newton.
Is he a comedian?
Yes, he is.
Huh. No.
Scott Morrison.
He might be a Croatian Lebanese man. I'm not sure, but he's along that theme.
Oh, Eric Bana.
Nope.
Rolf Harris.
Not close.
Olivia Newton-John.
I really gave you a clue. And
Croatian Lebanese is not a clue.
It is.
It is not. Superwog.
Close.
Oh, the Wog Boy.
Close.
Well, I don't know anymore now. Man's not hot.
The guy from Fat Pizza, Paul Fennick.
Okay.
He was there on a date.
No way.
Yeah, bro.
That is a fucking weird
You wouldn't
date.
expect that, eh? I was like, look at this guy. He came in. He had he wears a like a do-rag.
Okay.
Like a bikey do-rag.
Okay.
He's got a big handlebar moustache and
Fucking
full leather,
red
like a
hot.
baller, like a bikey. And I was
Drip
like, that's
drop.
a little bikey.
Drip drop.
And I was like, I think that's him.
Was he trying to go undercover?
I think he just dresses like that, but maybe a little bit undercover.
I feel like it's the last place he would expect to see his mates is at a Grease sing-along.
Yeah.
So it's a good place for a date. You want to go on a date where you're not going to run into anyone you know, any friends, any family, anyone ever, because that way you can pretend to be whoever you want for that date. Yeah? Or you're not going to get called out.
You retelling the Grease plot? Frenchy is the most John Travolta, in the terms of he is so embarrassed about having a girlfriend.
No. I don't mean with a girlfriend. That's different. I'm saying first or second date. You want to make a good impression, so you don't want to be going to a restaurant. You're doing an Italian accent. Your mate comes in. You go, hello. You're like, you don't have an Italian accent. And Vio's like, fuck, bro. I was trying to be classy for her.
You're like the scene where Danny Zuko puts up the menus and he's trying to hide from the boys.
Yeah,
that is you, literally. And he kind of walks like you because he's got a real over the top strut. He's like,
I don't go places with menus though.
Yeah, true. If it's not on the board, I'm not there. That's my impression of you.
Okay. Back to the night. So we've got the MILFs, the horny,
MILFs.
the cougars.
We've got the guy from Fat Pizza.
So for the MILFs, were they the sort of women that would go to a Magic Mike type show and then
sexually assault
100%, like grab them?
This one lady was
grab the ticket boy going, you fucking love it.
Yeah, totally. This one woman I saw before we went in, and she walked in. I was like, she is fucking lit. She's gone to dinner and had a whole bottle of wine.
By
she had those red eyes.
Yes.
She had her tits out. And then she stayed seated the whole time. I was quite impressed until the bit where Olivia Newton-John comes out hot when she's wearing the all black.
Oh, fuck.
And then this bitch got up. She was like, this is my moment. She was up. Her friend didn't get up. It was just her. And she was just going for it.
That is such a vibe.
It was a vibe. And then the other group of people, there was all these young kids. I'm talking 16, 17. I was like, what are they doing at Greece? And then
were you like, what are they doing?
What are they? How you doing? How you doing at Greece?
Go on.
And I was like, I reckon they were in the musical, in school, because they knew every word. And there's that real weird song at the end where they're like, we come together jumpa 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 jumpa. But they knew all the bings and bongs and
we come
chings and
together
chongs.
like bat soup in Wuhan, China.
Yeah, they were singing those. Ching chong, chingity ching chong. Oh, no. That's a different song.
That would be a good song to do a remake of.
Yeah, this is the climate where you want to be
I
doing that.
don't mean just that.
Chinese
I don't mean
racist
that.
version.
No, I don't mean that line. I mean other things, like an up-to-dated version. Like we go together like Bondi hipsters and not wearing deodorant.
Oh, nice.
Like an updated version. I didn't mean just straight.
We go together like Croatian football team and Lebanese people. It's a classic. It's like Knife and Fork.
I like how you're owning it, bro. I like it.
Knife and Fork, brother.
I like it. We go together. Yeah,
but it was actually a fun time because it was so ridiculous. I'd never been to something like that.
Which songs did you sing?
I gave everything a little crack.
I feel like
I was mainly doing the...
Okay.
Look at me, I'm Sandra.
Yeah, does that sound
just the real ones that were kind of lame. I'd commit to.
I feel like it's Me at Hillsong.
Yeah,
like you commit to it because you get hooked in. You're like, who's going to be stupid? And you're like, yo, this actually slaps hard. But if I was there with you, I'd be looking at you going, fuck, bro, it's.
My girlfriend did say, who is the last person you'd expect to be here? I go Frenchy.
Yeah, no, I'll never go to that. I 100%. Hate musicals and I hate Grease.
You hate all musicals.
I hate actually. Tell me Grease as a product is shit. Tell me when you use it.
Oh, Grease
as a
probably
product.
Use it in an engine.
Exactly. Shit.
You reckon?
Yeah, I don't have a car, so fuck them.
True.
They think they're better than us. Grease.
You grease up your legs sometimes to walk faster. Don't you?
Yeah, but I do. I put sunscreen on it. So I walk faster and I stay sun safe.
That's a good tip for you out there.
No, but you're right. Last person. That's what I'm saying. I feel like if I went, it'd be like I was at a church and I'd be looking around going, what the fuck are all these people on? This is... But even the whole concept as a movie was so dumb. And I was like...
You reckon?
Am I crazy? Or is this... The whole plot is like literally how Barney picks up in How I Met Your Mother.
Go.
Do anything you can to get laid. Change exactly how you need to. Say whatever trash you need to say. Sing if you have to. Just do it. And you get that sausage.
True.
You get that little...
If you both change for each other, it works out.
It's like...
But then
like
at the
putting
end...
down one state and cheering up another. It works out.
But then they fly off in a car at the end.
Did that actually happen?
What do you mean? It's not a documentary or based on it. No. But in the movie, yes, they fly off.
We talked about this a few episodes ago, and they fly off, and I was like, they didn't...
Yeah, bro. They have that big school fair thing where they're all fucking singing and dancing, and they have their moment. And then they hop in his car and fly off into the sky.
I haven't seen it in a long time,
and a conspiracy theory is that was them dying in a car crash, which is so dark.
That's really good. I like to believe that.
So they're together forever because they die in a car crash.
Oh, I get it.
I don't think that's what it really is. I think it was just like, why don't they just fly off? And everyone was like, yeah.
I feel like John Travolta probably should have
died.
No, not died, but not like...
Yeah, now that he's like a weird Scientologist, I'm not a fan.
It's funny because all his Me Too stuff came out before Me Too. You know what I mean? So he ducked through it because everyone's like,
what were his things?
Oh, he used to just make masseuses like jerk him off and shit like that. But like he'll do
male
masseuses,
yeah,
but he'll do it like on his private jet and shit like that. So like they didn't have anywhere to go.
International skies.
Yeah, it wasn't like hooker masseuses. It was like
right.
Yeah, naughty. Yeah, allegedly. I don't know legality.
What, do you think he's going to be listening?
Right, you don't even know he listens to this. You don't think, especially after you mentioned his native country of Croatia, Lebanon, so many times.
True. No, it's funny because he could dance though.
Oh,
that guy
bro.
could dance, man. I was watching Grease. I was like, fuck, he can actually move, but...
Tell you what I was thinking about the other day. I was thinking about how funny is it how famous actors, if you miss the few movies they became the thing, John Travolta,
Tom Cruise,
and then you grow up with them already being famous, you're like, what the fuck? How's this kind of thing?
Yeah.
Like, because we miss John Travolta.
You're like, he's like kind of badass, but... I don't really get it, but yeah, you watch him fucking move, son. He can sing, dance. He's a triple threat.
Saturday Night Live, yeah, Grease. Fuck. You're like, yo, this is Elvis' second coming.
Yeah,
He
was the man.
It's like there's a lot of them like that. Tom Cruise is another one because we just missed the Tom Cruise. We sort of saw some Mission Impossibles and we're like, well, he's all right. And then you see him
Risky Business and
Top Gun. You're like, yeah, I'll let him peg me.
Do you remember when he used to have like a tooth in the middle of his face? Like he got his teeth straightened, but like his middle tooth was like in the middle.
You're thinking of Snaggletooth.
Snaggletooth.
That's a different thing.
Is that someone who walks around this studio? I reckon.
I think isn't it an animal from a cartoon? Snaggletooth, isn't it a cat?
Isn't it like a thing? When you have a snaggletooth, it's like a cooked tooth.
Yeah, but it was named after a cat, or the cat was named after. I don't know. Can I look up Snaggletooth?
Yeah, you can.
Keep talking about movie stars that okay, Gen Z would have missed. And so they're a thing and we know why they're a thing, but Gen Z don't.
Oh man, like people give shit to Adam Sandler, but you know
Adam Sandler's a fucking god.
If you haven't watched Billy
don't even
Madison,
get me started.
Happy Gilmore, that shit is iconic, bro.
I was actually thinking on the walk here. I don't know how I started thinking about it. Okay, I was thinking about how Michael Jackson and I'm I'm not into cancel culture. I'm not going to partake in it at all anymore. Blah blah blah.
What?
But you know how people are like.
What do you mean? Don't just say that statement.
Listen. You know how people are like, you shouldn't listen to Michael Jackson because he did this. You shouldn't listen to R. Kelly because he did this. And I was like, yeah, I don't really like him enough anyway. Now I was thinking about Adam Sandler. I was like, he could fuck my dog, and I'd still line up for his next movie. You know what I mean?
But that's not fair because you fuck your dog.
Yeah, exactly. Instead of me, and I'll be like, oh damn it. No, but I was like, what could Adam Sandler do that I'd actually stop watching his movies?
Yeah, right. So you think he could be like Osama bin Laden, like he flies a jet into a building and kills heaps of people, and you'd be like, nah, let's watch. Yeah? Yeah?
I probably would. I still think I would.
You heard it here first, guys.
Maybe
if Adam Sandler turned into a terrorist, Frenchy would still be on board. He'd be like, I can't wait for that next Netflix film.
Still watching. What, Netflix is still going to fund him after that?
Yeah.
That would get a lot of eyes on that film.
A lot of ISIS. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a film, maybe. I'm going to just look up images.
Are you still looking up Snaggletooth, for God's sake?
No, you're right. It's just like a lot of kids with one tooth.
Yeah, dude.
No, it's.
I'm glad you looked that up.
Yeah, it was weirding me out. Okay, Snaggletooth. Yo, so anyway, it's talking of movies and people. Perfect example. So, Gen Z, we got some Gen Z listeners. You may or not know that Will Ferrell used to actually have some good movies.
Oh, yeah.
He had Anchorman.
Bro, Zoolander was like one of the greatest movies I saw, and he was amazing in it.
Zoolander, Shake and Bake, Alligator Nights. Last week, he dropped a new film on Netflix. What was it called?
Eurovision, some other tagline underneath.
The Rise and Fall of Eurovision.
Nope. Something about Eurovision, that's all you need. And it was him and Rachel McAdams.
Starring as Icelandic pop singers trying to get onto Eurovision. Right. It is it's exactly what you think.
No, it's not.
It is.
No, it's not.
Okay, it's not.
You go in thinking it's...
Well, you don't know what they think.
I know what they think.
Okay, go on.
Will Ferrell in a movie about Eurovision, it's going to be a comedy, an outrageous comedy like Blades of Glory or something.
Okay, go on.
With like flamboyant outfits and... Because you know what... If you know what Eurovision is, it's a big song contest in Europe where it's kind of ridiculous. It's like real tacky style. It's like real...
It's kind of like how many mushrooms are these performers on?
Yeah, it's fucking strange, man. And it's like you don't necessarily... You almost want to be a little bit naff and a little bit shit. Because it's all about the vibe and the fun.
Yeah, it's kind of like how we dress.
Yeah, it's like loud, ironic.
Loud drip, drop, can't stop.
Saying that. Frenchy needs an intervention for saying fucking drip, drop, and it's so bad.
Do I, Bart? Do I?
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, because these clothes are too fucking wet.
Oh yeah, they probably are just from urine. Anyway,
when I walk past girls on the street, bro.
Anyway, so Eurovision, I went in thinking it'd be like a comedy, and it is kind of like an ode to Eurovision as an establishment.
Tom thinks it was funded by Eurovision.
No, that's not what I said. I said they would have had naming rights because they're allowed to use the name Eurovision, which would be a trademark thing. So they would have some power in how it's portrayed. Yep. So they didn't make fun of it, really. They kind of just had like this weird ode to Eurovision without many jokes. It was kind of like a love story about these two people going through the process and being discovered by Eurovision.
I did say that as soon as I finished, I was like, this was like a rom-com. It wasn't like a comedy.
It wasn't a rom-com though, because it wasn't a comedy.
Well, there were some parts that were funny.
Tell me one.
There was a part, Will Ferrell. Yeah, it was very good. So he's an Icelandic guy, and he's single, and he downloads the app Tinder, and he goes, "I'm going to write some dumb things to girls on Tinder," and he did calls called Will's Stupid Tinder Chats, and he started writing them, and they were very fun. Oh, there's a new video like that out tonight, is there, Frenchy? Oh, I finished it. No, there's some parts like, oh, that's kind of funny. There's some nice moments. There's some nice characters, but yeah, it was a lot heavily on the rom than the com.
Yeah,
I will say that
it was disappointing.
No, but it was like interesting.
Some people liked it who are big fans of Eurovision, and it was kind of an ode.
It was interesting because he held himself back. He's obviously like everyone had been like, Will, you went too much feral in every movie.
That's what we want.
That's what we wanted in 2008, and then he kept going full feral. Have you seen Sherlock Holmes?
No.
Holmes and Watson or the fuck. If you guys, good luck sitting through 8 minutes of that film. It's worse than Cats. Oh, it is worse than Cats.
I would not.
At least Cats is funny bad. Holmes and Watson is just bad.
I just saw the reviews and didn't even bother.
Bro, it's unwatchable. It's on the Cats level.
Yeah. A lot of people involved. It's not all his fault.
The best part about the new Will Ferrell movie is how bad his Icelandic accent is.
It's kind of like your accents. You're kind of dressed like you're from Iceland.
It's like any accent we do on this podcast.
Let's pretend we're Icelandic because we're dressed like it.
Okay, do you want to be Will Ferrell or Rachel McAdams? I'll be Will.
Let's both be men.
Okay.
It's easier.
Oh, I am from Iceland. I want to go in Eurovision.
But you have no talent to go into Eurovision.
Yes, but I have the dream and I have the drive. I tried bobsledding already, but the Jamaicans already did that.
They are very good.
They are quite good.
Quite good.
They are not as good at fishing, though.
I think what you need for Eurovision is a song about Iceland that everybody relates to.
Okay, well, let me think. What do we have here?
Ice.
Ice. We like smoking ice.
Ice, ice, baby. We
Smoke
like smoking
that
ice. Ice, ice, baby.
That ice. That was better than Will Ferrell's song in it. What else do we have in Iceland?
I think we have the polar bears.
We do not have polar bears.
Oh, we might.
We did, but we killed them all after we had sex with them.
Polar, baby. Polar bear, baby. Polar, baby.
Okay, what else do we have in Iceland?
We have very strong women.
Very strong women.
Strong.
This is like a kid's song. Strong.
Fuck, I don't know anything about Iceland, turns out. Iceland is green and Greenland is covered in ice.
They got a soccer team. So we thought we put in some prep to this podcast because as we do, we wanted to go through the worst Eurovision songs ever made. There's some songs that are so bad you cannot believe that anyone signed off on them. And I don't mean just in terms of what they're about. Even the pitch of the singer is off. I'm like, that's the best singer in that country. And we found a YouTube video. It's like worst Eurovision song from every year of the contest. Mm-hmm. And even for you audio listeners, it will be fine because it's all audio. Even if we don't know the language, you will get it. We'll get how bad it is. I only listen to 1.5 songs, so I'm assuming they get worse. Be happy.
It's 2000. This is Israel.
Be happy. They always sound like 2 English words. Israel. Aren't they? So was that about the Palestine war?
Yeah.
They were singing that to Palestinians.
This is from Russia called Mummy Troll. Oh my god.
It's called Mummy Troll. This is going to give me nightmares, bro.
These are good.
Is I like this one. Is there any good outfits?
They're all wearing matching like Virgin flight attendant outfits and there's some captains behind them. But they're all men in dresses.
Nice. That was a good one.
Yeah. Austria. Sounds Austrian. Welcome to my schnitzel house.
What's that? Whoa.
Oh, now he's air drumming.
Switch up. Yeah, that
this
is
bad.
fucking.
This is Switzerland.
Come on, everybody just clap your hands. Clap your hands.
This is another kid's music.
Have a wonderful time. Celebrate, oh celebrate.
Celebrate.
Everybody let's celebrate.
Okay.
Celebrate, oh celebrate.
What?
This world is a beautiful place.
Can you pause that one?
Clap your hands. Come on, people.
That's
Clap your hands.
That's the worst one so far.
You reckon?
Switzerland
Very
doing
basic.
a song called "Clap Your Hands."
Why?
This is the most neutral shit ever. Like, go outside the box, Switzerland. You know
They
what
never
I mean?
do.
That is fucking clap it. And what about all the people who don't have hands?
That's true.
That's not neutral at all.
Stomp your hands. Yeah, stomp your stomps.
Okay, let's just do a couple more.
Turkey. Hot potato.
That one's like a bit of an Aladdin feel. I like it.
All right.
Anyway, that was good.
Iceland.
Oh, yes.
What's up, dog? It's me, Timmy. I'm not your favorite crush in the world. I'm saving the world. See you, bye. I have arrived. I'm still big enough, and I'm shining so bright.
Was she talking to God at the start of that?
She was on the phone to someone.
I swear she goes, "What's up, God? What do that?
love
I'm
that.
saving the world."
She
And
was.
then she was like,
She was kind of hot, Bart.
she was fucking hot. Yeah.
I reckon we've got a track here.
Yeah, I was
Should we do a
like,
little song?
this is a
Maybe because Australia is involved in Eurovision.
we're in
now,
Eurovision now,
which makes no fucking sense.
well, that's
Why does that make sense? Because we're part of the EU. No,
we're not part of the EU.
But we've
That's
got
Europe, bro.
What are we? We've got the English flag on ours. What does that mean? We're part of the Commonwealth. That's what I was trying to say.
Yes.
So does that make us?
We get to
eligible?
go. No, we are in the Commonwealth Bank's Eurovision. The Bank of Vision. We represent the Commonwealth Bank. So yeah, we should. That's all. That's all I was thinking. Should we do an Australian themed Eurovision song
Well, this is just our entrant. It doesn't need
into next year's
just
competition?
Tom and Frenchy. Everyone get behind us. We want to be in Eurovision. It's been a dream since we were little boys.
Since about 10 seconds ago, it's
which
been
is
a dream.
important. You should let us achieve our dreams.
Can we have a specific theme for this song? I feel like
Yeah.
Australia's just too general.
Do you reckon there's like a we need like an auto generator for our improv?
I'll look it up. Say auto generator words. There'll be one. I feel like Australia is just too general. So maybe if we could do one like what's a typical Australian thing you do, like wrestling?
Don't worry, I've got a
wrestling
word.
with your uncle or
Words
something.
all 5 generate random words. Okay, let's do it again. Well groomed,
Yeah, perfect.
error,
Yep.
uttermost,
Yep.
berserk,
Okay.
and reset.
Okay. Keep the words here so we don't forget them. And we're going to do an Australian theme song using those words.
Okay. And here's our backing track, which
I do not. I've already forgotten all the words.
here we go.
Here you go, in Europe.
We're the uttermost best band in Australia.
Yeah, what's up? It's Aussie hip hop, repping the Stray, repping the Commonwealth, repping those banks. Yeah,
Yeah.
Sweatsuits,
Error. No error here, boys.
no error. It's the
Welcome to the era of Australia.
Yeah. Welcome to the era. No error. Get some. Skipper. Barbecue. Still going with that shit. Okay, super duper.
All right, let's reset.
Coming at you like a super duper. Gonna go straight through your mum and your dad, and then stay with your granddad. Yeah, Australia. Coming at you like the sun. We don't have an ozone layer. Australia. Get some.
All right, I'm like Woody Allen's daughter. I'm well groomed.
Yeah, well groomed. Going berserk in the room. Woody Allen. Yeah, he married his daughter.
That's why she was well groomed.
And now we want to stop it, guys. You should never marry your daughter. That's a little lesson from Australia, where a song with a message.
Icelandic remix. Here we are from Iceland. We are here to talk about skiing and polar bears. I am Will Farrell. You are Rachel McAdams.
Now it's an Arabic remix.
Arabic. I don't know how to start with an Arabic accent.
I don't know. It's a Croatian remix.
Soccer. Yo. Scottish.
What about a Moroccan remix? Can you do that?
I got nothing.
Morocco. Gonna go loco. Shakira.
This is really bad.
This is like the Racket episode.
Guys, the thing about our podcast, dude, I've got to do it this way. We don't edit. Very rarely, maybe 3 times in the history of our podcast we edited. And so some weeks we're on, some weeks you get a bit of, see, I wasn't even ready with the audio. You know what I mean?
Tell you what's back on. Will and Jada Smith's marriage. It's back on. Did you
So
know
I
that?
saw bits and pieces of this, but I didn't see the whole thing. So basically, they were doing some kind of weird interview, table read.
Okay,
It was them both.
so what happened is so hilarious because tall poppy syndrome is bad, but really tall poppy syndrome is hilarious. So they've got a show called the Red Table Read, I believe, or Red Table Read something.
So it's like is it like an episode of
They got paid heaps by Facebook. Probably their idea, to be honest, because they love being in front of the camera. They're like,
Yeah.
I need
Fame whores.
They're fame whores. I need my ego filled. That's
Especially Will Smith.
That's why Will Smith is on YouTube, TikTok, employs a team worth millions of people to make fucking TikTok.
I'm pretty sure he street performs as well. He just gets out there. He just has a bottle with coins in it and he shakes it and sings.
100%.
Yeah.
Getting jiggy with it. Shake.
Covers himself in gold paint.
Boom. Shake the coins.
The Fresh Prince. Statue.
Anyway, so they've been doing this red table read room, whatever the fuck it's called, for a while. And they were always really open about their relationship and their family. Most celebrities are like, yo, I need a little bit of private time. And Will Smith's like, yo, we're an open book. We got the strongest marriage. I'm the fucking freshest prince, whatever, blah, blah, blah. A couple years ago, he told everyone, like, we're doing an open marriage, like, whatever.
Did he say that?
Yep. He's like, we're having an open marriage. We're just, like, chilling. She might see some people. I might. We don't know what's going to happen. Hilarious part, he didn't see anyone. Because
That's
it's his
sad.
fucking wife of fucking... They're not divorced. They're like, open marriage. He didn't see anyone. He's like, okay. No, I actually love her. I'm just trying to be cool and woke. She started fucking a dude who was like 20 years younger than her. Was friends with her son, Jaden. His name was August something. Yep. Producer, singer. Anyway, Will said he knew about it. But it all came out...
Was this before they stated they had an open marriage?
We're not sure. We're not sure. The timeline's shady.
Yeah.
So this only came out... They said they had an open marriage and no one knew if they were hooking up other people, whatever. A couple of days ago, yesterday, day before, they're on the red table read. Jay's like, yo, I did sort of hang out with August a bit. And then Will Smith's like, you had a relationship? And she's like, more of an entanglement. That's why all the memes are coming up about the entanglement.
Yeah.
And Will Smith, like his face looks like he's gonna cry.
Oof.
It's like he didn't believe it.
They entangled their bits together.
Yeah. And the memes have been so funny.
So she decided live on this fucking show was the time to tell him that she's been cheating on him.
He said he knew. He said he asked her. August asked him, going, yo, can I fuck your wife? And he's like, yeah, cool.
The balls.
And then on the show after that, she goes, by the way, Will, no one gives me permission to have sex with me except for me. If I'm going to fuck around with my husband, it's going to be my decision, not yours.
Okay, hero.
So it was like real weird, but like he did know about it, but I feel like on this show, he wasn't ready for it again. You know what I mean? It comes realer when she's like, yeah, we're in an entanglement. Yeah. He had to visualize it again. He could, you can push some things down. They get brought back up.
Oof.
But usually I'm going to say this isn't funny. Like, we're not going to make fun of someone getting cheated on or even open marriages. Do you?
I might.
You do you. Yeah, we might actually. We will.
Who
we
are you
will.
kidding? I don't care.
But this is
Suck shit, Will Smith.
extra funny because he's so open about it and he's so woke and he just has to be everywhere. Suck shit, Will Smith. It is so funny that you got cucked by your wife. I'm sorry. It is fucking hilarious.
Full 180 in 2 minutes.
No, that's what
I'm not going to make fun of him, but suck shit.
No, but that's what I'm saying. For
bitch.
anyone else, it's not as funny, but for Will, it is hilarious.
Yeah.
Because if it was a celebrity who's like, no, I kind of want to keep my private, like I just like acting. But he's like, yo, you should know everything about me, guys. Of course we have an open marriage. Oh, yeah, he fucked my son's friend.
Yeah, that's pretty extreme.
My wife fucked my son's friend. It's not funny, except if it happens to him.
To Will Smith.
Because he gave permission. Like, he owned her.
Well, I mean, they've got
Animal.
enough money. If they're not having problems, they're going to be okay.
No, well, money can fix everything, Tom.
That's true.
As they say. But anyway, there was a lot of good memes.
Get a robot wife.
So 50 Cent DM'd him.
That's who you want to
Did you
hear
see this
from?
one? 50 Cent DM'd him, goes, yo, Will, you're right over there. Will Smith writes back, yes, I'm cool. I appreciate your concern, my brother. 50 Cent writes back, but why she tell you that shit on a show for everybody to see? Will wrote back, we broke up, so she did her and I did me. 50 Cent writes back, but then she said only she can give permission for somebody to blow her back out.
Did she say that?
50 Cent says that. No, she didn't say blow my back
she didn't
out.
use that
She
wording
just
he
said-
did.
She just said only give permission. And 50's like, yo, she can give permission for someone to blow her back out. And he did the emoji like, I don't know. And Will Smith writes back, fuck you, 50.
Oh, shit.
And he goes, wait, what'd I do?
That's funny. Who posted that?
50 Cent, bro.
That's so funny.
His
man.
Instagram, he just goes in on people.
That's funny, man.
And then there's another good meme of Will Smith getting
Bro.
entangled. And
Entangled.
this is another good meme from an unlikely source. A wide receiver in the National Football League called Michael Thomas. One of my favourite players because I had him in my fantasy team last year. Tweets this. Now, this is a story all about how my wife got flipped, turned upside down.
Oh, that's good. That is good.
Can you play the music that Xander gave us to? That was not a bad remix too. But yeah, I was like, yo, that is some funny celebrity shit. Because we've had enough dark celebrity stuff. It's nice to get some funny stuff again. Like the NFL
funny.
player who's... No, it is hilarious. I'd say it could not be funny in a situation... Actually, no, cucking is pretty funny. I probably wouldn't be stoked if my wife cucked me, but...
As promised, Jada Pinkett Smith brought herself to the red table. And surprisingly...
That's the other one, yeah. I ended up watching that, so we didn't need to do the update video.
Is this the...
You and I decided we were going to take our space, and what happened?
Yeah, and then I got into an entanglement with August. An entanglement with August. An entanglement with August. An entanglement, an entanglement, an entanglement with August. An entanglement with August. An entanglement with August. An entanglement, an entanglement, an entanglement with August. An entanglement with August.
Independence Day.
An entanglement, an entanglement.
An entanglement with August. I got into an entanglement
Yeah, that was it.
with
That's the whole
August.
thing.
An entanglement.
That's Xander's contribution to this week's podcast. So he read the room. He knew we would be not at our best.
Yeah, fuck. Scattered. Entanglement. I love that.
Isn't
That
it
is such a
funny,
play down
bro?
word.
It's a funny meme, but it's
I didn't
like,
cheat on you. It was an entanglement.
That's why, you know what it is, okay? And this is why we can laugh so much. It's essentially reverse Ross and Rachel from Friends.
Whoa.
Because they were on a break, and Ross is like, yeah, I fucked a photocopy girl. And Rachel's like, you cheat on me. He's like, no, we're on a break. And Will Smith's like, Will Smith's Rachel, and Jada Pinkett Smith is Ross.
Man.
I got an entanglement. I'm Ross.
I'm Ross.
Yeah, you got a good Ross voice.
Man, where do they go from there? That's fucking awkward, bro. Like, yeah, I get it. You're trying to be open with public, but maybe too open. Let's close it up.
But like, I get the point of like Dr. Phil and like real families airing their shit. So people are like, yo, this happens to everyone. But you're not a real family. You're millionaires dealing with some shit that no one fucking deals with by choice. Like,
yeah, fucking your son's friends.
Oh, your marriage is going to shit. Oh, is it because you can't pay your rent? No, well then you're locked in public housing. No, we can't relate to you. Stop fucking forcing your shit personalities onto us.
And they're also Scientologists, aren't they?
Yo, oh yeah, she is. That was the other.
I think they both would be.
Do they do any science in Scientology?
I don't think so.
That's really misleading.
It's because he's the guy who started it. It's a science fiction writer.
Yeah, but do you reckon some people are heaps into science and they're on like
I love fucking beakers.
Yeah, I love beakers.
Bunsen burners were heaps of fun in science class.
Wild.
I'm going to become a Scientologist.
Yeah, bro. Where's the test tubes at, yo? They're like,
I want a test tube, baby.
They're like, no, the xenons will be here soon. But I was like, no, I want to mix some chemicals, dog. Hit me up that H2CO4.
Oh my god, you are a scientist.
H2SO4, I meant to say. That was sulfuric acid.
Oh.
Whatever.
Not just a pretty face.
Hit me up that KET.
Kit. Motherfucker, kit. Man arrested seagull. Just jump straight in.
Nah. This is brought to you by our Patreon member. She sent us this story.
Is it Jessie?
Jesse. Also, while we're talking about Patreon, you should sign up, support the podcast, support the boys.
Tom and Frenchy. Patreon.com/Tom and Frenchy. We're going to do another Zoom call soon, I reckon.
Okay. I'm definitely going to have a lawyer present for this one because it got weird last time.
Yeah, we'll be a bit stricter with our... if you start showing porn,
you're
out.
Tentacle porn, you're out.
Yeah.
Also, while we're talking about things, I've just launched new merch.
Are you selling that jacket?
Not this jacket. You cannot afford this jacket. I've got Ruthless T-shirts because I was supposed to sell them on tour, but Psych, we're not on tour, but they got a little Frenchy Ruthless thing, and they got a really cool picture on the back of me in a cowboy hat in a stick figure.
Ooh. So your actual body type.
Yes, it is a
an accurate
photorealistic. And I've got stickers. Podcast listeners, wait for it. I've got a Pinger sticker, some other sticker, and I have a sticker that says, "Do you have your passport?
Do you have your passport?
Did you get your shots?" And
you
me and Tom
that on your shaggin' wagon.
Splitting the profits. We're going to use the profits of that to do an excursion for the podcast. So, and Tom will take a day off school.
I don't think I'll take a day off school. We'll go after school. I don't want to miss school.
But yeah, so go get some podcasts, cop some other shit, whatever's on there. FrenchyComedy.com/merch. And the people who are selling my merch are trying to make me pay for it, so I really need some money. Like US merch money. I'm like, you just need to sell it, you dogs.
Man arrested after biting seagull that tried to steal his McDonald's.
We've hit gold, ladies and gentlemen.
A man has been arrested after sinking his teeth into a seagull after it tried to make off with some of his McDonald's he's just started eating.
Oh,
the incident took place over last week in the English city of Plymouth.
Yep.
Right in front of police officers who arrested the man. He reportedly then told police he was under the influence of drugs. That'll do it.
Yeah.
He sunk his teeth into it before throwing it to the floor. Holy shit. That would be something to see.
Didn't even finish it.
That is
Finish
insane.
your food, bro.
Fuck, a mixed
Don't
seagull.
half bite a seagull. That is some bath salts shit, that is.
Oh, that's crazy. Officers had seen the incident and immediately went over and detained and took details from him. Around this time, the man volunteered the information that he was under the influence of drugs, and it was decided that he should be taken into hospital for treatment. The seagull was clearly injured by the incident. Oh, no. Sorry.
You're right.
Call.
You're right.
The seagull was clearly injured by the incident, but flew off before we were able to check on its welfare. We don't know what happened to it afterwards. He is hoping the seagull came out all right.
That is hilarious.
I think the seagull's fucked, guys. I think that's a fucked seagull. You don't get bitten by a crackhead and survive. You get crack AIDS and you slowly wither away.
What did the seagull do?
It took one of his chips.
So just chips, you reckon?
Oh, I could have taken imagine if it took the meat out of the burger. And
or if it took a nugget.
Burgers.
You're like, I only got 6 nuggets. You're taking one, cunt? I'm taking a leg. I'm taking a leg.
Right. I'm taking what's rightfully mine, a breast.
Yeah.
A breast from you.
Especially in COVID day and age too. You're like, seagull, 1.5 meters, bro.
Like I don't know where you've been.
I don't fucking know where you've been. What's cool, guys, is that we've got a live reenactment for you.
Of the incident?
Yes. I'm the seagull and you are the man.
Oh, I can't wait to sink me old fangs into this quarter pounder McMeal. Oh, here we go. I've unwrapped the burger. Excuse me, Mr. Seagull. I'm trying to have a meal and you're being a bit rude talking to me. What does that mean? I don't speak bird, cunt. Get the fuck out of here, dog. That's my meat patty. Don't know. Give it back. Oh, this episode.
No, it's still going. Stop. Keep going. Excuse me, sir. It's Officer Constable here.
Yeah, arrest this bird. Arrest the bird. He's a thief.
What did he steal from you?
I'm on drugs.
He did. Okay, that was a remarkably easy confession. Is he a thief or not?
Yeah, he's a fucking dog.
One thing at a time, okay?
He's a dog.
What did he steal?
Me milk chicken.
What, the chicken?
The McChicken.
The whole burger?
No, just the chicken.
Just the chicken? How can you have a McChicken without the chicken?
I know, then it's just a Mick.
He is a thief.
You're right.
Let's bash the cunt.
Let's stomp him.
Fucking stomp the cunt. Yeah, you like
Get
that?
him with your teeth.
Still
He
a
hates
fucking
that.
man's McChicken. Fucking what?
Bite him. Bite him. He hates it.
You bite him again. I don't want to bite him. Yeah, you got him. You got him. Oi, officer, come over. Yeah, what's up? Come check this guy. This guy's biting a seagull.
I'm on drugs too.
He's on drugs. But wait, we don't care about that yet because the seagull stole his McChicken.
A dingo also took me baby.
Oh, no way. What baby?
My baby cock. It got weird at the end.
Incredible.
That was beautiful.
Incredible. That's why we forced the sing in this episode. We needed to get back to our roots, which is in
crackhead.
I was going to say improv comedy because we are trained. Neither trade, one of us.
Yep.
And the other one is a teacher trained. So one of us taught drama. So think about that.
So Britney Spears is she's okay.
She's not okay.
She's okay, guys. Britney Spears responds to fans' concerns, saying she's just happy and being her authentic self.
But what about the drugs?
She doesn't mention that.
Was she just a bit entangled with the drugs?
That's right. So what happened was she just posted a really weird dancing video. Is that what happened?
She posts every Instagram post she does is fucking cooked.
I don't know if I follow her.
You have to. Guys, go follow Britney Spears right now.
She really needs it.
And 50 Cent. They provide
50 Cent as well. I don't follow him.
They provide some entertainment. Yeah, Britney, I'm like watching. I'm like, share to half the Facebook chats I'm in. I'm like, yo, Britney, watch. She's still on meth. They've
got similar followers as well. 50 Cent and Britney both have 25 mil.
She's legit half a pipe away from biting a seagull, I'm telling you.
You reckon she's on the gear?
She is. I think she's just on coke, to be honest. Like
you
a
reckon?
lot. Yeah. I don't feel like it's hard to picture celebrities smoking meth when they don't look methy. Do you know what I mean? So I'm guessing she's just on like coke and stuff like that. Like I don't know what the Hollywood drugs are. Do you know? If you're rich,
prescriptions, bro.
Oh, yeah, she's on the prescriptions. Yeah. You're dead right, actually. No.
Yeah, she's on like shit you can't afford.
I don't even think. I was like, if you're rich, what are you gonna have? You're dead right. You're gonna get the good shit.
No.
Well, Aaron Carter did.
Yeah, but he's not really a celebrity. Britney's got money. She's been in Vegas and shit. She's working hard.
She's on that good shit, bro. No, but pharmacy, like
Farmer Wants a Wife.
That's a really good show, and it's about
like
a pharmacist.
That's good.
Farmer Wants a Wife.
He's like, look, I work in this pharmacy 9 to 5. I just need a wife. I don't think pharmacists have a problem getting wives.
They do.
Do they?
Yes.
You reckon they need it? They make money, bro.
Have you ever met a pharmacist out in the wild?
No.
Exactly.
I don't want to.
Yeah.
They're never very friendly.
That's why they need help getting a wife. If they had a wife, they'd be more friendly. I just got to mixing the pills together and knowing what you want. I don't have a wife, but I do have a large range of sleeping potions.
I reckon before you have sex with a pharmacist, they go, have you had this before?
Have you had this before?
I go, what, your penis? Yes.
And then they look at the box and they go, I can fill that for you.
Oh, nice. They go, make sure you don't have this on an empty stomach. It's my cum.
Would you like some sunglasses while you are here?
Would you like some orthopedic shoes?
I'm sorry, I can't serve you right now. There's an old lady who's going to talk for 35 minutes.
True.
Keep going.
Sorry, all the baby formula's gone. A group of Asian people took it. That's a thing that happens.
We go together.
They're like...
We all knew.
I looked that up. I looked that up, right? Because I was writing a joke about it. I was like, why do a lot of like Asian descent people stock up on baby formula? Because you do see it a lot in Sydney. And it's because in China, there was an issue.
Chinese Asians.
It's China.
Chinese Asians.
Well, I didn't know that when I just saw Asian people. But then I looked into it. And it was Chinese because there was like an incident where there was like fucked stuff that was killing babies in their formula over there. Killed heaps of babies and now they don't trust it. So they get it from Australia.
Yo, that's hectic.
Yeah. I didn't know. I was like, why?
And you still made fun of them for it? For trying to save their babies?
Maybe I did, yeah.
Yo, wait a minute, bro. But don't they have that?
Wait a minute.
Okay.
Yeah.
What song was that?
That's a TikTok song.
Is it? I don't know it. It was a pharmacy song. So wait a minute, I'm with someone else.
Don't go swimming after you take that medication.
Did they say that? I think
no, I don't think
that's a doctor thing, bro. I think
don't operate any machinery then.
It's funny how like I don't know how well trained pharmacists are, like because they're like I feel like sometimes you talk to them like they're a doctor, but I'm like you're not a doctor. You know what I mean? So you roll in, you're like, I got this rash under my armpits or whatever. And they're like, yeah, you need this. I'm like, fuck, you could be a doctor, cunt. That was really good.
True.
That was really good. So who's more trained, a pharmacist or a doctor?
It's a good question.
Thank you. Guys, we got
probably doctor.
Good question, whatever.
Because doctors still know about medicine.
Getting jiggy with it.
No. My wife's getting jiggy with everyone else. Do you reckon he'll drop a new album because he's got all this angst now?
Yeah, he might create some good music again.
Because he did Millennium. That was a hit. Maybe you could do like...
He was like the first rapper to get a Grammy or something like that.
Really?
He's like got all these crazy awards. He was insane. Like even our generation missed the Will Smith as a musician thing. We only got the tail end of it, getting jiggy with it. But before then he had Boom Shake 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 the Room.
Did he do that?
Yeah, with Jazzy Jeff. DJ Jazzy Jeff or something like that. Best name ever.
That is a good name.
But
what about how Mark Wahlberg was a fucking rapper?
That Mark Wahlberg has the best career apart from him doing a race beating or whatever the fuck he did at 15.
Yeah.
Apart from that, his career is insane. He went from a Calvin Klein underwear model to a rapper to becoming a transformer. He's a robot now.
What?
And then he's got a burger store, bro.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
That's all like people say to you. They're like, you're the Mark Wahlberg of Australia.
They do say that because I look like a hamburger.
Perfect. Oh, do you want to do one of these fun ones to finish it off?
I reckon save those because we've only got a couple of minutes.
Yeah, but because it's just such a...
Yeah, let's not.
You know what, though? I will say this.
Go.
I think our listeners like it more when we're... how do I say this?
Bad.
Yes.
It's funny when we're not good
It's
at
funny
podcasting.
when we're worse good. Worse good.
When we're worse good. What do you got on the rest of the week? What have people got to look forward to?
Yeah, we're going to give you guys something to look forward to, especially you in Melbourne, and we're going to give
talking to you, bro.
something not to look forward to in
Who
person.
the fuck
no,
are
we're
you
bringing
talking
it
to?
back. We're doing the wrap up,
talking to
bro.
you.
Oh, me personally.
You fucking start talking.
Yo,
like
I got a
I'm not here.
mate's birthday in Newcastle.
Newcastle.
Friend of the podcast, you may know him. So I'm going up to Newey
Name
on
drop.
the weekend.
Name drop it.
Where was the name?
I'm telling you to name drop it.
Oh, I should name drop it. Hang on, let me pick this up. Oh, Zach Butterfield. There you go.
Oh.
Friend of the podcast, his birthday, so I'm going up to Newey.
He's 45, isn't he?
Right, he's younger than me.
Yeah.
But
45.
yeah, he could be. Isaac could be any age and be like, yeah, I'd see it.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I mean? He could definitely.
He's got dad energy.
So that'll be a fun one. I don't know how big or not it'll be because I don't know like his other friends how hectic they are.
Newcastle,
You know what I mean?
So Newcastle, look out. French dogs in town.
As I was saying to Tom earlier, I've got an audition where I've got to do an American accent.
Oh, yes, let's practice.
So I'm getting a voice coach tonight because I ring up my acting agent. I'm like, yo, does it have to be an American accent? Because I'll slay this in Australian.
Bro.
And she's like, it has to be American. It's for an American show. I'm like, oh, fuck.
Bro, I'll show you the thing you need. That's like, it's the actual thing you're meant to practice that I learned at NIDA. What's it called? Oh, fuck, it's got a name.
Can you name drop that you went to NIDA, please? Oh, wait, you already did.
Cure. Here we go.
Farmer wants a wife.
Kind of. So this is like a thing you're meant to practice with, this script, because there's a lot of like R's and stuff. Where is it?
I'm very...
Wait.
Wait. So you want me to do my American accent with this?
Yes.
I also need to read out the YouTube comment of the week. That's another segment where we're getting back into the segments, guys. Frenchy kind of looks like the skeleton PJs you would wear as a kid. Okay, that was when I was wearing the turtleneck. My lord, the drip competition's gone out of hand. Yo, wait for this week. Jonathan Betterberg wrote, my wife is a sucker for those glasses, French. That was the guy who was trying to get me to fuck his wife. And then, yeah, there's some good comments. Thanks, guys. Leave us some more comments. Frenchie looks like a methy architect. That was lovely.
So we're going to end with
Good luck for this one, roasting. Roast us in the comments, please, if you can. Don't think you can. We're too fresh.
So we're going to end with Frenchy doing comma gets a cure, which is a common voice exercise. You got to do it in an American accent, but it's like, it's a thing.
Okay, I got to do an American accent, and we'll have, which part of America?
You just do general America, which is like California.
In about 3 words, you'll see why I need to get a voice coach for a 5-line audition. It's a self-tape. It's like 5 lines, and I cannot do it to save my life. Karma gets a cure. How is that?
You're not meant to read the title, you fuck.
Oh, how is that any easier? I was going to say, like...
It's not meant to be easy. It's to train your accent.
Well, here's a story for you.
Not Southern.
Okay. Sarah, what's it? Can you just
Sarah Perry.
Sarah Perry was a veterinarian nurse.
A very nice nurse.
Can you do the you do the first line and then I'll imitate it. So I just got a reference. I need a bass line.
I'm not good at it either. Well, here's a story for you. Sarah Perry
phone.
was a veterinary nurse who had been working daily at an old zoo in a deserted district of the territory. So she was very happy to start a new job at a superb private practice in North Square near the Duke Street Tower.
Yeah, that was good. It sounded
It's
a
hard
little
though.
bit special.
Like you got to
sounded
practice.
a little bit special. It sounded like you're doing being a narrator in like a Shawshank Redemption type movie.
That's what I was going for.
Morgan Freeman was in prison.
Oh, he's got his
Spoiler.
accent. Keep going. Next line.
Well, here's a start.
No, next line.
Okay. I was going to do the same one.
No, next line.
That area was much nearer for her and more to her liking. Even so, on the first morning, she felt stressed. She ate a bowl of porridge, checked herself into the mirror, and washed her face in a hurry. She then put on a plain yellow... No, I'm a baseball mall. Okay. Then she put on a plain yellow dress and a fleece jacket. I'm in Friends, Joey Ramone. Picked up her kit and headed for work. Rachel, when she got... This is fucking possible.
So that's what
when
you
she
use
got
to
there.
practice.
But like, I don't understand how I'm going to do an accent and keep my cool tone. Do you know what I mean?
That's why you got to
Because
practice.
a generic American accent's boring as shit anyway. Like, that's why I feel like...
That's what you do. You don't do an imitation. You learn how to read it phonetically. So you change kind of how it's spelt and stuff. So you're just reading.
Okay, I feel like I should do a southern accent because that's cooler to my slang.
But it depends on the character. You can't just fucking do what you want.
Yeah, but what... Yeah,
like if this character, in the description he's not from fucking Tennessee, it's going to be fucking retarded.
Y'all don't know where I'm from. I'm from the South. I'm from Louisiana, Alabama. And I like the Mississippi Mud Bowls and the Bourbon Bowl. Let go.
What? The Mississippi Mud Balls?
Mississippi Mud Dogs. It's a local football team. Friday Night Lights. We get our corn cobs and we eat them on the bleachers and the cheerleaders there, but we don't really look at those cheerleaders. We're watching the football. Mississippi Mud Dogs. Go Mississippi Mud Dogs. Let go. See, I can do that way better.
Yeah. It is better. It is better than your other accent. But you just need to practice. You're meant to practice every day to do an American accent.
I don't feel like... Who's a guy you copy like an American actor?
You don't copy. I just told you.
But like an American actor, you think, I kind of want to sound like them. Give me one person.
But I'm not... I'm saying don't do that.
So, no. I'm not saying copy, but like an idea. House. No, he's English.
Fuck it. All right, guys. Thanks for listening.
Chandler. I'm Chandler. Fuck. Okay, thanks for listening, guys.
See you later.
Have a great week and see you later.